She was flaming black poor people for no reason whatsoever. Like,
oh man, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So man, look, I'm really tired of the disrespect that black men are receiving on the internet. And I was scrolling on TikTok yesterday, and you know how you go on TikTok and you scroll like past the live, and you kind of get on the lives tab, and you kind of like going through all of the lives that people are performing or whatever. And I come across this live, and the prompt that they had in the background of this live was basically, and I'll put it up just so y'all can see that I'm not jiving y'all, but pretty much the prompt was indicating, man, look at my grades coming in, y'all. That's crazy. Got them grades coming in for real, boy. I'm on. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So pretty much, man, that's crazy. So the prompt was pretty much indicating, right, that black women are more compatible with white men. Okay, now, while to each his own, everybody has their own preference. Bro, this is really throwing me for a loop right now. I'm about to get some Just for Men. So while everyone has their own preference, I couldn't ignore the prompt, and I participated in the live, and I just kind of sat there in the comment section listening to what everybody on the panel had to say. Now, while some things are true in all cultures and communities when it comes to finances and why financial stabilization is important, when you talk about the socio-economic ladder, why those things are important, to understand those things are important, and why they can share some level of importance when it comes to relationships. So we all understand that, or most of us do. My issue is just all of the negative connotations that they, associated black men with. Things like poverty, talking about how black men run out on the bill and don't want to pay the bill, and how, they not getting to the bag, and just all of this negative stuff about black men. And I recorded some of the conversation, and I'm definitely going to share that with you guys. Matter of fact, listen to that right now.
They get mad with women who actually come from families who love them, right? Families who they don't, and their kids don't inherit debt. They inherit debt. They inherit homes and other assets, right? There will be men that get so upset at these women because, listen, I just like do better. Like just get upset at women and other children. And I just wish that a lot of you would just be honest about, you care more about the validation of other men. This is why I just say a lot of y'all are
he doesn't agree with the premise.
Yes.
Why is Donut here? He doesn't agree with the premise. He thinks that we should have the hard life. He wants to advocate for poverty.
When in my entire thing did I say that?
That question was rooted. Y'all are on a script.
Listen, bro. Listen, I swear, you sound so privileged.
They do. They always have the same talking. They always have the same talking
points. We know your premise and we know your conclusion. You are all on the same script. You don't have an original thought. So the thing is, why are you here?
Okay,
why are you here? I just want to know.
I'm here. I actually support the whole thing. All I asked was like, why does money matter? Some people don't have a choice.
It does matter. It does matter. It matters a lot. I mean, what do you mean? You're a man.
Please ask colleges, why do they charge tuition? Please ask hospitals, why do they charge fees? Well, just walk up to the Mercedes-Benz car lot and say, why does money matter?
Tampons and pads, since you care about women and don't like capitalism.
So girls shouldn't care about money?
I never said that y'all shouldn't care about money. I'm saying, why does money matter in like?
We're trying to figure out is, why are you even asking such a silly question?
I mean, because
so you don't think money matters?
She was saying,
why are you asking that silly question when you understand that you live in a society in which upholds money? Like, I'm confused.
So is what you're just about to say whatever she just said. That's what I'm hearing.
Money in order to
answer the question, Donut.
living.
All right.
You asking stupid questions.
No, I'm not asking a stupid question. I'm
is
saying.
a capitalist society. Why?
All right, bro. No way you're gonna ask me to answer the question, but talk over me. Like, chill out. All right.
Poverty mindset.
You're so smart. You're just so smart.
You don't even like
Explain
women.
yourself,
He doesn't,
please.
he doesn't even like. He doesn't like women. He's here to torture and harass.
I do like women.
Just spit it out, please.
Yeah,
God
okay.
damn.
Okay, bro. Goddamn, I'm trying to start, and you're like, can you please spit it out, please, man? All right. So why I asked the question was because she was on about like she was flaming black poor people for no reason whatsoever. Like,
Funny is the irony because they cling to patriarchy, but a lot of them don't qualify under it. Like, that's the ironic and funny part to me. I'm sorry.
What date? I mean, I'll ask even the people in the comment. Like, where was your last date? Where was your last date for the men? Where did you take your last date? That tells me so much. You probably haven't been on a date in 2024. So if you could think back to 2023, where was your last date? Because I love the picture here in the prompt. They look like they're on such a beautiful date. Oh my God, they're so adorable. Where was your last date? Where did you take if you like women and you took out a woman, where did you take her? That's what I thought. Y'all ain't taking nobody on no dates. Y'all be eating at the Sugar Shack or the Chicken Shack or the hot dog stand. Y'all ain't taking nobody on no dates.
And the thing is, ladies, when you go out with these men, right, they aren't like clocking the bill, and they'll take you out to nice places like instantly, right? Versus when you're dating BLK men, they're gonna tell you, oh no, you gotta earn for me to take you somewhere nice, or let's go get ice cream, let's go to the park.
Why are you stereotyping a whole race based off your past experiences?
They're gonna do all those things. They're gonna be disruptive, aggressive, just like that, right? Because they're cheap. They don't want to spend anything, and that's why they're always penny pinching when you go at the table with them. When you go out here and you date Brad is gonna take you somewhere nice.
That's my favorite, when you already eaten and they want to order something else just to go. Like, they're not sitting there menu watching and how much,
So
and
considerate.
counting on their fingers, carry the one. What's the tip going to include? They're not doing that.
I also want to explain something that I know a lot of you are just dense and willfully obtuse, but women live in a world full of men, right? And a lot of our experiences aren't just sexual or romantic, right? We go to school with males. We shop with males. We have played sports, sometimes in co-ed sports with males. We live in a world full of males. So please don't be so dense and think that the only experiences that we have with you penis carriers are only romantic or sexual. We have family members who unfortunately are male. So please.
So you guys heard a little bit of the conversation. Obviously, I'm watching this live in real time, and I couldn't capture some of the more triggering parts of the conversation. But pretty much, man, just dogging black men. Just dogging black men. Talking about they don't care to get married. And they never marry their partner. This and that and the third. And just things, just spewing off all kind of different, things that were negative towards black men. And I find it very interesting that it seems like the black women that feel like this, and first of all, I think it's interesting to note that there are people that are really feeling like that, dog, like these conversations. And that's why I appreciate the TikToks, the lives on TikTok so much, because you get to join conversations with regular everyday people who are sharing their own opinions. So you get to kind of see what opinions exist out there in the world. And to know that there are groups of black women that completely despise black men, dog, is completely absurd. I never thought that I would run across a conversation where I'm listening to black women make disparaging comments disrespectful, derogatory, and just downright nasty comments about people in their own community, you know, and saying that black women are not compatible with black men. That's crazy. So then, of course, me being me, I'm sitting on this live looking for the person that's talking the most, right? I go to the picture to go look at the profile picture, and I'm like, no wonder. And it made me think about the fact that some of these women were boppers. You know what I'm saying? They were pass-arounds within the community, within their own culture. And like many of us do, had to reinvent themselves. You had to leave your area, your native space, to go and invent yourself as a woman of worth to another community to accept you. Because a lot of times we see this with a lot of women, where you was a bopper, you was going hard in the back seat of some SUVs most of your college and 20s and maybe some early 30s, and then you wanted that core culture or native community to respect you as a woman that deserves marriage when you've been passed around the entire neighborhood, right? So no, a lot of people who know your history, know your background, and know you from doing that, they're not going to take you seriously, right? So you then put yourself in a situation where you have to leave that space, go and reinvent yourself, and then you're then chosen usually by someone of another race. We see that happen all the time. So that's not uncommon, you know what I'm saying? But you're mad at black men because you allowed yourself to get ran through by these black men, and they can identify that you're not of worth to them. So then they don't give you the commitment that you're looking for. So then you take whatever issues you had with those small encounters, your personal experiences, and then you generalize that to the entire black population. And it's just sad, dog. It was really sad to sit there and listen to these black women talk about black men like this. Now there was I think a Latino chick, a part of the live, a part of that panel, which I didn't really care for anything she had to say, because you're not a part of our culture, our community, and you're entitled to your opinion, and you have no, commitment to us as far as being a part of our community. I feel like black women, black men, we owe it to one another to not get in front of the world and tear one another down. So it was very interesting to see that there are people in the world, dog, that are of the African American community and of the the race, that despise the race, that literally hate the skin that they're in, dog. You know what I'm saying? You look at someone like Sammy Sosa, look at Serena Williams, dog. She just shared a post where she basically has blonde hair and she basically bleached her skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's kind of like, do we want to be accepted that bad, bro? So you got two examples. You got an example of regular everyday women, and then you got an example of a very, very successful rich woman, still insecure and not happy with the skin that they're in, with the melanin that they've been blessed with. I find it so ironic, dog. And then I love how men get the blame for everything, when men, the black men, the very black men that they're referring to, were raised more than likely by single black mothers. So it's black women out here who are raising these men that you guys are bashing. So in a way, you're disrespecting the black women. You're disrespecting the very thing that you are, a black woman. You know what I'm saying? So it was very sad and very hurtful to see. But that's just my opinion, just my thoughts on the situation. Drop your thoughts down below in the comment section, man. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, like this video, and I'll see y'all on another one. Peace.